How much did a professional drift car cost me getting it to its current stage? Let's start with the chassis itself. The chassis was free. The roll cage was also free. Technically, I got it in a trade. If you were to go out and buy this cage, it's going to cost you around $2,500 to $3,000. I had some friends come out and help me, but most of the fabrication I did myself. Let's chalk that cost down to a $1,000 welder. Something like this would work great. You got to paint your drift car. So paint, I spent roughly $500 on either cans of Steel It or sprayable Steel It. Engines, the prices can vary dramatically. I won't tell you how much I spent on my motor, and I can't currently show you. It's still being built. I spent a lot of money. You guys can go a cheaper route, pick up a 5.3, throw some boost at it. It'll work great. And then we have my transmission. This is a Mid-Valley 4-speed dog box. I spent around $3,000. And we can't forget about wiring. I went with full Haltech equipment. Let's say $4 to $5 grand. That price includes a PDM, ECU, wiring harness, screen, all of the necessary things I'm going to need to get this thing running. And of course, we can't forget about our fuel management system. I went with Radium. This entire setup cost me roughly $3,000. Because we were going rear mount radiator, we needed an electric water pump. The radiator was free, that was given to me by a friend. The water pump, however, costs about $600. That is not including all the fittings, the AN lines, everything we're going to need to get this radiator plumbed all the way to the front. My fire suppression. This came off of my old car, so I'm going to chalk that down as free, but if you were to buy it new, you're looking at $500 to $800. I could be wrong on that, don't quote me. I'm not going to chalk this down as a cost towards the build, since all of these suspension components came off of my old vehicle. And then of course you have materials. I needed a bunch of sheet metal for my transmission tunnel to fit my side shift dog box. I don't have an exact number on how much this sheet metal has cost me. If I were to guess, I'd say somewhere around $500. Now my oil pan. My oil pan was roughly $700 from LOJ Conversions, and the headers from LOJ Conversions cost $1,500. And then we got our clutch. My clutch is a twin disc clutch from Action. Those retail around $1,800 to $2,000. Well, there it is. That is how much it has cost to get to this point in the build for me personally. Numbers could change. Depends on how much you guys are wanting to spend, what kind of quality parts you're going with, and just the level of build you're going for. It's a lot of money for a car that still doesn't run. I don't know what the exact number is. I'm not going to do the math. If you guys want, go ahead and bleep it down in the comments what the total is. It's depressing to look at, but she'll be fun to drive when I'm done.